Welcome to another episode of the Bourbon Experience. This is episode 15.
Yes.
15. And so we're going to do something, just do a little bit of a review is what we're going to do. So, and Nathan was kind enough to bring in a couple of different bourbons.
Yep.
So why don't we get to it? So we got Green Rivers. We have the wheated right there, and just their straight bourbon. Green River is this is a non-chilled filtered.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Okay, 90 proof here, and
they're both 90 proof.
Okay.
Down in Owensboro, Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Really good stuff. This gets a lot of comparisons to Blanton's from what I've watched on the YouTube sphere. And what was interesting was I bought this bottle, and they're inexpensive bottles, $35. So what I did was I bought this, and I did blinds with everybody in the family, with Green River versus Blanton's, and every single one of us, you, me, Dad, Alex, John, and Robert. So
we all went with the Green River.
All 6 of us.
I did not know
in a
that.
blind.
Oh wow!
Went with Green River.
I mean, I knew a lot of.
It's kind of surprising.
Yeah. Well, $35 easy to find versus a Blanton's, $65 MSRP, and not so easy to find, and even more on the black market.
There it is, the black market.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to give it a review and see. I've not had the wheated. I've had this, but it's been about a month or so. So it'd be nice to kind of jump back into that.
Yep.
But
this is the bourbon. That's the wheated.
Yeah, it's a neat, and it's a cool bottle too. I mean, it's got a a horseshoe little shape there, and it just kind of goes along with Kentucky, right? The horses. So it's
and if you want that horse theme to take over Blanton's, then there you go. Yeah. You just don't have to hunt for 7 different ones of them to make sure you got all of them.
Yeah.
How dare you, sir? You are gross.
Which one do you want to do first, the wheated or the straight bourbon?
I'm going to leave that one up to you. That doesn't matter to me.
Oh, heck, I don't know. Let's do the bourbon first.
With the wheated, you're not going to catch the classic kind of bourbon, like the Blanton's type of aromas. But this aroma, being non-chilled filtered, helps it out. Yeah. I think. So
explain what some people might not know what a non-chilled filter is. I think it's kind of just so like a dirty bourbon.
Dirty, clean. Dirty, clean.
So non-chilled filtered means they don't chill it down, so the oils end up being a little bit more in a solidified state, and so they run less opportunity to being filtered out in a non-chilled filtered bourbon. When you do a chilled filtered, those oils tend to coagulate. They tend to grip more on what the filters are in place when they dump the barrel, and it removes a lot of flavor. So like the non-chill filtered version of Rare Breed, which I have not had, but I've heard is just out of this world. Out of this world, even in comparison to regular
the Basement Bourbon guys did a review on that.
They've done that. Stuff and Whiskey.
Did they?
They love it. I would love to get my hands on some.
Yes, definitely. Okay, this is better than what I remembered. That is a good bourbon. A lot of nice flavors. The aroma matches the bourbon flavor. Boy, it's smooth. It's a good 90 proof bourbon.
It tastes, what I'm assuming with my uneducated palate, it tastes a little young. There's not a really big oak footprint.
No, but I got
this. So it's not gonna quite have the tannin qualities that you would anticipate being in there, which is where I was able to tell the difference between this and Blanton's, because Blanton's does have that time in the barrel.
Yeah.
Being around 6 to 8 years, if I'm not mistaken.
But it's not chilled. That's filtered.
Yeah, that's chill filtered.
And this is, I think that's probably what might set it apart a little bit. Because a lot of times, some of the non-chilled filtered stuff, at least what it's been explained to me, and the ones that I've had, have been very robust in their flavor. So this has got a lot of nice flavor to it.
It's got a nice...
and those legs sure hold on.
Right. It's got a good color. It does coat well. It's got a nice little light caramel, vanilla flavor that it doesn't last terribly long. I think the coating and the warmth of the bourbon lasts longer than the finish.
Yeah, but you can taste the vanilla. Definitely taste the vanilla. Got the caramel, but you're definitely right. It's a good bourbon.
It really is.
I need to go get one.
I should say you do.
Well, I should say you do.
I
Definitely, I get a more medicinal smell, Band-Aid-ish kind of smell. Be interesting to see how that transfers over.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that the weededs treat me different. But a lot of people get more sweetness out of weededs than what I do.
I can taste that.
And you would think going from this to this that sweetness from here would be heightened more. And
I almost get like a sweet tart flavor out of that.
Oh, geez, you're watching Trevor too much on Basement Bourbon, guys. Which you can't watch too much of those guys, but those flavors are just on point.
Yeah, it was solid.
It's a really good.
The aroma versus the regular bourbon, it's very subpar. But when you go back and this smells absolutely brilliant. I mean, it's just that's what you want to.
And the thing is, and the crazy thing is like guys like Bruzel, he goes with this over the regular. But I tend to think he tends to be a weeded guy anyway.
He does. It's still good. Well, but the weeded is really good. I just don't. The aroma is just not as good. How much did you pay for the weeded?
Same price.
Oh, so both 35.
Yeah, both are 35.
So that's nice. So again, both super affordable. If you want to try and you can't find a Blanton's, but you want to have something that's very similar, or I would even say better, then you can go with this. You want something that's a little, maybe a little different than a Maker's Mark, which I think is very much different than a Maker's Mark. It's a weeded, but it's got a different flavor than a Maker's Mark. This is a great alternative. Both of them $35. You can't lose there.
No.
I have a new purchase to make. I don't think I have enough. No, I don't think I have enough.
It's a good start.
It's a good beginner start, right?
I don't think so.
Have you had both of these? What do you think? Pop those in the comments. Open up that discussion, because we're just a bunch of noobs here.
Yeah.
Blind leading the blind. So don't take our word for it. Try it for yourself. They're really good bourbons. You can take that recommendation to the bank. But in terms of where you would have it, that's up to you.
Yeah. Well, again, thanks again for tuning in.
We're all bourbon them.
We're all bourbon them. Thanks a lot. We'll catch you later.